Hi, this is Eric with All Party Starz Entertainment. You recently contacted me looking for information for your upcoming wedding. I like to give as much info as I can, and sometimes it's too much, but I also hate reading long emails. So I'm going to let you look at some of the photos from our weddings while I talk to you about our services. I've been doing weddings for over 30 years, starting when I was a teenager. My companies have won countless awards over the years for our efforts. I like to attribute our success to our concern for making sure that we give you the best wedding that we can at the most fair price that we can. Our primary concern are for your financial well-being, but also with making your event successful. While we have more experience than almost every company, and our reviews will stand up against any company, we choose to try to keep our prices affordable. We are not the cheapest DJ you will find, but we are one of the best you will find at a price that is fair. For this reason, we have building blocks for starting our packages, and then we customize the package to fit your exact needs so that we can give you what you need for a lower price. We do weddings every week. You obviously do not. So let me share a few things with you. It is natural for your first question to be how much, but remember you might want to concern yourself more with quality. So keeping that in mind, check reviews so you know what you're getting. Companies that do not have many reviews at all are somewhat risky. Look for at least 6, and I recommend you check different sources. They should have 6 reviews on each of The Knot, Wedding Wire, and Google Business. These are the top places for you to check. The companies you find listed highly on Google, The Knot, and Wedding Wire are investing in appearing there. They will be your true professionals for the most part. Coordinating, DJing, and emceeing a wedding are all done by these individuals, and they represent the top 10% of all the DJs that are out there. Doing it well takes a great deal of effort. Lots of people are DJs. Many come and go every year, realizing it's not for them. A friend of a friend, or I know a guy, or Uncle John will do it for free can be great. But check those people out like you would any other professional. If you cannot find them anywhere, you're risking getting what you paid for, which could be nothing, or very little, or even worse, ruining an event that you've spent thousands of dollars on. First, let's take some time and talk about time frames and lengths of your ceremony and reception. Most wedding receptions are at least 4 hours, and the average reception we have done is about 100 guests. Many people are under the impression that their wedding will last for many, many hours, and they end up pushing up the price of quotes as the time duration for the event is too long. This results in the event either ending early or very few guests being left at the end of the night to have a really decent send-off. Most wedding receptions are only 4 to 5 hours total from the beginning to the end, and that includes your cocktail hour. Ceremonies only take 10 to 20 minutes, so add 30 minutes on for that. 90% of ceremony and receptions are under 6 hours total. Very few weddings go over 6 hours. Unless you want all of your quotes coming in very high, try to stick with these numbers. They're based on thousands and thousands of weddings. Check to see if you can add time at the event. You should not pay for extra time until you know you need it. I often compare booking 8 hours up front to renting a car and hardly using it. They're not going to give you your money back because you kept the car parked. Now, let's talk financial. Companies that have more than 6 reviews across the board almost all start at least at $9.95 or higher for 4 to 5 hours of service. Some include lighting, most charge extra. Nearly all charge extra for ceremony sets. Most of these companies' average bookings are over $1,500. By comparison, our budget 4-hour wedding package includes lights for $750. Our average booking is between $1,000 and $1,100. Remember that photos and cocktail hour should start directly after your ceremony. Delays of 30 to 90 minutes leaves your guests stranded with nothing to do but wait. They're wearing their formal attire, they can't really go do anything else, so they end up sitting around waiting at your venue. You can lose guests this way, or they get tired and bored and that affects the energy of your party later, or they just leave early. Factors that strongly affect the success of your party outside of music are lighting and alcohol. People have inhibitions about dancing in a very well-lit area. Alcohol lowers levels of inhibitions. So keep in mind the time that it gets dark. The time that you are finishing dinner and all of your special events should be as close as possible to sunset for the best chance for the most fun at your event. Every company should offer a free in-person or over-the-phone consultation meeting. If they do not, you should beware. Our standard wedding package includes the wedding ceremony and reception with 2 sets of DJ equipment and is designed to support up to 150 guests. This package is 5 hours for $995. This package is adequate for most parties. It covers 15 minutes of music prior to the ceremony, ceremony music and microphones, cocktail hour music, dinner music, wedding events, and about 90 to 120 minutes of dance time at the end. You can add an hour to this event. However, we recommend you do not do that until the end of the event so that you know that you're not paying for a service that you're not going to use. We do also have a 6-hour ceremony and reception package for 150 people, and we do give strong discounts for additional services if added to that package. We can provide a 6-hour ceremony system and separate reception system for 200 guests, cocktail hour in a third location, and 10 uplights to make your room look beautiful for $1,250. Very few other professional DJ companies in our area will touch this package for under $1,500. We have checked prices, and we do offer a guarantee. We will match any price by any company for same services as long as they have over a 4.5-star review average with at least 6 reviews or more on each of the Knot, Wedding Wire, and Google. We will not match prices against companies that are unknown or have very little documentation of their quality out on the internet. We hope to talk to you soon. Packages typically book anywhere from 6 months to a year in advance, so please call us today and make sure you pick the DJ you want as soon as possible.